Welcome back to Movies on the Focus, the podcast where we dissect cinematic masterpieces, one explosive scene at a time. I'm your host, Bob, and with me as always, the queen of critique, Alice.
Hey everyone. And Bob, you're so dramatic. Today's movie is one that's both iconic and incredibly, well, let's just say unconventional. We're diving headfirst into the chaos that is Fight Club.
That's right, Alice. Released in 1999, this David Fincher masterpiece starring Brad Pitt and Edward Norton isn't just a movie, it's a cultural phenomenon. The plot alone is a roller coaster. A nameless insomniac joins a fight club, only to discover things are far more twisted than he could have imagined. It got nominated for an Oscar, bagged 12 other awards, and has a staggering 38 nominations under its belt. Not bad,
Seriously impressive award haul. And the ratings are killer too. An 8.8 on IMDb, 81% on Rotten Tomatoes. Even Metacritic gave it a respectable 67. Clearly, the critics and the fans were all pretty sold on this one. It's definitely one of those movies that people still talk about today, and the impact it had on popular culture is still felt now.
Absolutely. Remember that iconic scene where Edward Norton's character meets Tyler Durden for the first time? Pure cinematic gold. And let's not forget the soap-making subplot. Who could forget that? It's so weird and memorable and strangely captivating. The whole thing feels so subversive.
Subversive is the perfect word. And the ending? Don't even get me started on that mind-bending twist. It's one of those endings that stays with you long after the credits roll, prompting countless discussions and interpretations. I mean, did we actually see the whole picture or was it all a delusion?
Precisely. It's the kind of movie that demands repeat viewings just to catch all the nuances. The runtime is a hefty 139 minutes, but honestly, it flies by. Plus, the whole movie has an incredible energy. It's intense, thrilling and surprisingly funny in places. And the acting is phenomenal. Edward Norton and Brad Pitt absolutely nail their respective roles.
Agreed. It's a movie that truly lives up to the hype. It's violent, thought-provoking, and ultimately a pretty unforgettable cinematic experience. And hey, for a movie that made just over $37 million at the box office, its impact is way beyond its financial success.
That's a wrap on Fight Club, everyone. Join us next time for another cinematic adventure. Don't forget to subscribe and leave us a review. This has been Movies on the Focus.